Coach McWilliams and Sotomayor as Tim Montoya breaks up the meeting in a 1-0 count to Hunter Comine. A big at-bat early on for Benz. In the last series against Yakima, the Black Bears scored in the opening inning. 4 runs in game 1, 3 runs in game 2, and 1 run in game 3. Fastball above the belt. Now 2 balls and no strikes. Comine finds himself in a hitter's count. The right-hander throws home and misses, low and away. 3-0 count with nowhere to put him. Most likely going to see a full-on take from Hunter Comine. Back in the windup, the 3-0, right down Broad Street. 3-1 the count. A lot of soft contact induced by McWilliams here at the top of the first, but trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. The 3-1 fouled off on the hands. Behind 3-0, Austin battles back, and the count is now 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 gone and the bases loaded in the top of the first inning. The runners take off, and the payoff pitch misses inside. First run of the game is walked in as Derek Gallows comes in to score. And Hunter Comine picks up an RBI on a walk to extend the inning. Weber moves to third, Christensen to second. McWilliams will now face the lefty, Brandon Stinnett. Way outside. Sometimes you'll see pitchers struggle early on in games, trying to find their rhythm on the mound. You still see that in the big leagues with guys who struggle in the first inning, and then after they go out there and compete for an inning, even if they allow a couple runs, they'll bounce back. So McWilliams trying to limit the damage to just 1 run in the top of the first. A 2-0 misses high and outside, and another 3-0 count with the bases loaded, and already movement in the Black Bears bullpen. Another full-on take situation for the Elks hitter. And the fastball misses outside, and McWilliams surprised that he didn't get a strike call. And the second run of the game is walked in.
Now batting for the Elks, the third baseman, number
4
14,
total walks
Adrian
given up by
Ortiz.
McWilliams in the top of the first. And the Black Bears, before they even have a chance to bat, they trail 2-0. So the 8th batter of the inning is Avery Ortiz, and he takes an elevated fastball, 1-0. Coaches talking amongst themselves, checking on the pitcher down in the pen. The 1-0, right down the middle, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases still loaded and 2 gone, 2 runs in the bank for Benz, who are really looking to win this game and win the series. Ground ball forces Chris Brown to dive for it, and he gets up and fires over in time for the 5-3 putout. A great play by Chris Brown, who's headed to USC in the fall. Ends the inning, and the Black Bears will swing the sticks for the first time down 2-0.
Left in the regular season after tonight. Both are packed with exciting events that you'll want to be a part of. Tomorrow night is our annual
Call WeatherGuard.
577-7200.
WeatherGuard!
I call myself a confident backseat driver. Mom, brakes please?
Gotcha.
But I'm less confident in the economy.
Same here, buddy.
Thankfully, Les Schwab Tires helps make sure that our safety never takes a backseat, even when we're watching our wallets.
Hurry in and save up to $200 on a set of 4 tires, plus get an extra $50 off with financing. Limited time offer while supplies last. Terms and conditions apply. Details at leschwab.com/sale.
Hi, it's Jess and Bobby checking in from the Grown Man's Candy Store. I'm sure
can all agree that Mother Nature has been a little unpredictable this year, to say the least. But one thing you can predict is steel's power and reliability. At Cowlitz River Rigging, we carry a wide variety of superior steel, gas, and battery-powered equipment to get all your jobs done. 1540 Industrial Way in Longview.
Also, don't forget that you've got to get over to the merch tent and get your name in the drawing. We're going to start doing drawings at the end of this inning, so you're going to want to get in for our fan appreciation drawing over at the merch tent right now.
Let's meet the starting lineup for the Cowlitz Black Bears, presented by Drew's Grocery. The left fielder leads things off. Marcus T.T. Ali'i, who's a power hitter out of the leadoff spot in Yakima. He hit a home run on the first pitch of the game in Game 1. Batting second is the shortstop, Kyle Mamarian. Ian Riley bats third and plays first base. Chris Brown, who just made a great play at third base. He slid and got up in a hurry and threw across the diamond in time. He's the cleanup hitter. Seth Stroh plays right field and bats fifth. Behind the plate is Griffin Sotomayor. He bats sixth. 7, 8, and 9 is Nick Miller, the designated hitter, playing on his 21st birthday. Travis Moore, the center fielder, and Julius Hooks, the second baseman. T.T. Ali'i steps in on the right side to face the southpaw. And he moves ahead 1-0. Rogers out of Lake Oswego, Oregon, a suburb of Portland. It's a really nice area. A lot of the Trailblazer players live there. Lifted into center field. That drives Hunter Komine back on the warning track with room. One gone. And nobody on for Kyle Mamarian. We'll get a crack at it for the first time this evening. Playing in just his fourth game, Mamarian has been swinging the bat very well. He is 5 for 11 with 3 walks, 3 runs scored, and 3 runs batted in. Takes downstairs, 1-0. Rogers comes in with a 1-0 record. His earned run average at .635. He's only thrown 5 2/3 innings, striking out 3 batters and 2 walks, and he's given up 6 hits over those 5 2/3. 1-0 is fouled straight back into the netting, and that evens up the count. Last time out for Rogers was at home against Springfield. They won 7-5 in that game. He picked up the win with 2 scoreless innings, and he gave up just 1 hit. He had 1 punch out as he faced 7 batters. Mamarian moves in front, 2 balls and 1 strike. Great crowd on hand for the series opener on Fan Appreciation Night. Yesterday was Fan Appreciation Day at Yakima County Stadium at the Orchard, and that followed the game up with fireworks. The 3-1, Mamarian walks for the 4th time this season, and the Black Bears have the first base runner with 1 out in the bottom of the 1st.
Now batting for the Black Bears, the first baseman,
the
number 18,
post-game
Ian
fireworks show
Riley.
last night ended before everyone could get in the bus. So it took the bus about 20 or 25 minutes to get out of the parking lot at the stadium as the team arrives back here at Lower Columbia College right about 3 in the morning. So we'll see how these Black Bears respond after the 6-game road trip and a very early morning. 1-0 to Ian Riley. Hits a chopper to the first baseman. It could be 2. A high throw at second base, and it's not going to even be a throw over to first base from Wilson Weber, the first baseman. So it's going to go down as fielder's choice. They do get the leadoff runner in Kyle Mamarian. And now Mamarian is staying at second base. And Peterson was not on the bag, so Mamarian will stay at second base, and there's still 1 out. First pitch is roped into left field. Chris Brown fouls off the first pitch. That was deep down the left field line. 0-1 the count to Brown. Swing and a miss on a low breaking ball, and Brown quickly behind, no balls and 2 strikes. It's going to go down as an error on the first baseman that allowed Riley to reach. So he's on first, Mamarian on second. 1 gone. The runner goes to third base, and no throw from James Williams behind the plate. Mamarian with his 4th stolen bag of the season. And he's played in just 3 games prior to this one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Black Bears have him cornered, looking to respond to the 2 runs that Ben put up in the top of the frame. The 1-2, Brown takes at the letters. We'll keep an eye on Ian Riley at first base. He has 10 stolen bases this season, and he's only been caught 1 time. It is harder to steal first base with the lefty on the mound. Roped into left field. That moves Derek Gallows back. It's gone. The Black Bears respond well. They have now hit 7 home runs in their last 5 games, and Chris Brown has 2 of them. The Black Bears in front, 3-2. They weren't trailing for too long in game 1.
And of course, thank you, Chris Brown, for the home run. For the Black Bears, the right fielder, number 15, Seth Strome.
The air is costly for Benz in the bottom of the first. The first hit of the game for Cowlitz is a dinger from Chris Brown in a 2-strike count. That ball was hit 104 miles per hour off the bat and went a projected 345 feet.